There's a lot of drama in the world of hip-hop, and DJ Akademiks has found himself in the middle of it many times. Some rappers have gotten very angry with him for what he says during interviews. In this video, we will look at some of DJ Akademiks' most heated interviews. First up, we have Quando Rondo. He was not happy when DJ Akademiks said something about little man syndrome.
People ego, they would never say that.
Huh?
Like, you admitting that there was a time that you had little man syndrome. Like, people are always, not saying in the nod, but like...
My little man syndrome came from being locked up, though.
Quando was annoyed and told Akademiks that his size was not the problem. He mentioned that he had learned to adapt to different situations in life.
My little man syndrome came from like being in a situation like that, well, to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be a big dog here. Everybody gorillas, I'm a gorilla. Everybody lions, I'm a lion. You feel me? If everybody apes, I'm an ape. If this the I got a saying and I'm laid back too, mine was adapting. You feel me? That's how I feel like. Just had to use, I know how to, bro, I'm a magnet. I'm a magnet to whatever is going on in the environment. I'm a magnet enough to survive in whatever environment I'm placed in. Like, that just being real. I survival.
Then DJ Akademiks tried to joke around by asking Quando if he worshipped the devil. This really made Quando mad, and he almost walked out of the interview.
I'm asking this in a devil's advocate way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I wanna just take these microphones off and walk out that door.
No, hold on.
Boy,
hold on.
I can't let you slide with that.
No.
This some devil.
No, it's not devil. No.
What you put the devil name in it, buddy?
No.
I'm serious.
All right, hold on. I'm asking you.
You gotta take that back.
I'll take it back.
Boy, I'm cancel that. Boy, take that back to hell.
Thankfully, he calmed down and didn't do anything drastic. Next, we have Vic Mensa. He almost slapped DJ Akademiks for talking about his culture. Vic was clear that Akademiks had no right to discuss his neighborhood.
Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real lives were being affected, deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about it?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis?
Akademiks responded by saying he saw things differently when it came to violence in the streets. Whether Vic liked it or not, Akademiks felt that what he was saying wasn't negative.
And you could definitely chime in. When I saw Drill was so hyped up by everyone, I had to give a different perspective of what that was for people to realize that's not cool. And whether you agreed with it, right? And again, you're very close, you're involved in it. Chief Keef didn't like me, Dirk didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative.
This made Vic even angrier. He called Akademiks out by name, saying he would slap him for talking about his friend who had been killed. You could see that Akademiks didn't really care about what Vic was saying.
Wow, it was just negative, man.
No.
Like, come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you were, because...
In what sense?
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage. Like, this guy is stupid and he messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, this is not a video game. That's grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and like with this corny little voice and make jokes about it, like, you know, I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You get chased out the mall.
Things heated up even more when Vic told Akademiks he was waiting to see him in person. But luckily, Vic didn't fight Akademiks during the show. A few months later, he went live on social media to talk about it.
Up, I called you to your face, and you are in your heart.
Another rapper who got upset with Akademiks was Wallow. Wallow was angry because Akademiks acted like he was just a regular person in interviews. But Wallow pointed out that Akademiks often gets drunk and talks too much.
What I'm saying, right? You say you're a civilian, right? But yet, you tell us to pull up, right? You inviting to drama. And you saying, when you get there, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm just gonna defend myself. But what if actually pull up? And then actually pull out?
Wallow warned Ak that he might get hurt if he continued to act tough online. But Ak fired back, saying that he only acted in self-defense and played by his own rules.
I know every law, especially in the state I live at and where I frequent. I move off self-defense. I never said I was gonna do nothing to nobody, but I always said I was gonna defend myself. If you claim you whatever you claim you are, show me different.
This made Wallow even more frustrated, and they had a back and forth argument. Halfway through the show, Wallow explained that Akademiks acted like he couldn't be touched and broke down the rules of the streets.
Is it really worth it?
Just some slick
Bro,
I play home.
Hold on. Let me finish, bro. Because that sound hip and cool. Because I know that break in the cribs and play home games too. Matter of fact, I know a kid right now that's locked up because he murdered 4 niggas in their home. So hold on. So nobody ain't untouchable, bro.
You might think this would teach Ak a lesson, but he went off saying that if anyone talks about him, he has the right to speak up.
You're still not saying that I put a threat or a promise of me doing anything. You gotta realize.
But when you call out their names,
you call
niggas out their names.
Because listen, if you're constantly getting online saying what you're about to do to me, I gotta call you out your name. I'm sorry.
Nipsey Hussle also had some strong words for Akademiks. He called him a clown for hiding behind the camera.
DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you guys just let clowns be clowns, man.
Nipsey made it clear that he thought Ak was lame for downplaying the serious problems in the streets. He even talked about a time he went on the Everyday Struggle podcast and walked out because he felt Akademiks was doing too much.
I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to excuse me, are we live?
We good. We can bleep this.
We used to up for trying to film fights.
Right.
In the hood.
Yeah.
You fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating.
In another interview, Soulja Boy almost lost his cool when Akademiks brought up his name.
I sat back long enough. I watched everybody try to play me and crack jokes on me, and you know what I'm saying? So now I'm back in position, and it's time to I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm the hottest rapper, bro. I'm that nigga. Why you think Akademiks sitting in here right now? I'm the reason Akademiks sitting in here.
Right at the start, Akademiks told Soulja to stop wearing a certain Gucci headband. Soulja didn't like that and showed Ak a lot of cash to shut him up.
I look better than them. I probably they like me. I'm a pretty. I look good. I'm sexy. It is what it is.
That Gucci headband, right?
No, you know what this is a worse now, cause y'all keep clowning me. I'm gonna wear it even more, so y'all can keep talking. I love it, bro. I love you. Need to. I love when y'all talking. I can go back.
Drake. Hold up.
For the rack show. I can go buy. You know what I'm saying? 30 of these headbands, bro.
Then, Soulja called out everyone on the show for acting like he was broke. He made it clear that things could get serious if they didn't show him some respect.
Not no cap, rap, fake, street nigga. I'm not one of these industry ass. I'm the realest. I admit, I'm the realest in the rap game. No, listen. You don't know me.
Yeah, we don't know each other.
I'm from Cicero, nigga. I'm from Zone Way.
Soulja warned Akademiks and the others that he might have to slap someone because they were making him mad.
And now it's from all y'all, bruh. But y'all thought it was over with, so now, y'all, bruh. I'm the highest now. Y'all gotta face it. Y'all gotta respect me, bruh. Or I'm slapping y'all. bro. And it is what it is.
Soulja Boy didn't stop there. He went live on Instagram to complain about how Akademiks always talked about the negatives and never gave him credit for the good things he did.
DJ Akademiks, you a anytime I do something bad, y'all post it. Anytime I go to jail and get locked up, y'all post it. Anytime I catch an L, y'all post it. I just performed in Las Vegas, I made it rain. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just cashed out on my jeweler $100,000 in one day. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just bought the new brand new McLaren and I painted the Bentley to match it orange. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just dissed Tiger, did 2 million views in 3 days. Why the f y'all ain't posted? Huh? Cause all y'all like to post is when it look bad. All the blogs like to do is post negative shit.
Young Jeezy also got upset with Akademiks. He felt that Akademiks was making the black community look bad.
Outside the community, you were pumping drugs to the community.
But
that was bad.
Let's rewind a little bit. My whole point of case is that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, just do it with integrity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was doing what I was doing to be in this position to sit at this table with you now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? To be able to have something, to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? But my point in case, and the point I was trying to make was, I stuck to my guns no matter what, because that's what my mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So when you hear me talking my music, that's my true mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you what's right or what's wrong. I'm telling you, you have to build a rapport. Your reputation follows you around everywhere. So if you're not in the taking, you're not in the stealing, you're not in the robbing, like, you're gonna put down your music, and that creates a code.
Jeezy said that Akademiks was taking the trap music story too far and spreading fake content just to get views.
You know what I'm saying? So the newer generation now, the things that they're putting in their music is, we're gonna run off on the plug. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take that. But you laughing because it's funny, because you on the show. But you ain't saying that shit, your little homie getting his head knocked off.
You're right, because that is one of the things.
Absolutely, I know I'm right. You ain't never been there. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's cool. But until you gotta go bury him, and you gotta pay for funeral because he listening to it and he thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He running out here because that's the code.
Akademiks thought Jeezy was joking, but that made Jeezy even angrier. He told everyone on the show that it was lame to spread fake facts because kids were really living recklessly because of what they saw online.
Back home to your people, and you go back home and live your life, and you get on your blog and you talk your, these kids gotta still deal with for real, bro. Got more firepower, more guns than half of Iraq, brother. Like, it's real war out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit up here critiquing these kids and telling them you're doing this wrong, you're doing that right. Like, that's an opinion.
In another heated moment, Joe Budden made fun of Akademiks on the Everyday Struggle podcast for bringing up a situation that led to XXXTentacion's death.
These street niggas think that I'm responsible for the things that you do and say. So now I'm talking to you. They think that you real. The street niggas know me already.
After that meeting,
Relax.
I was getting a lot of calls, man. I was like, yo,
my point to you, this is my issue with you. And I only have an issue with you because when I watch these XXX clips, I hear your name. And because I work with you, I have to now be involved in this little kid that I want nothing to do with.
Joe called Akademiks a snitch and told him to stop talking about street beef if he wasn't from the streets.
So, this is snitching, number one. Do you say that, Tim? Do you say that you are breaking street protocol by telling every thing that happens? Does somebody say that to him?
I'm not a street.
And this is my point. That's my point. The niggas that are not street niggas should not be involved in street. And regardless of how the framing of this looks because of how he is framing it, this is street.
Akademiks tried to act tough on camera, but Joe got even angrier. He told Ak that he didn't play games like that and that he should mind his own business.
Because he's gonna get beat up in LA for some shit that he said, right? X. Had nothing to do with me, had nothing to do with you. Now you're not able to account for your own words, and now it's switched call. I don't play with none of these. When they start talking about street protocol, you know who I refer them to? My OGs. There is a street protocol. And if you are not a street, you should mind your business.
Akademiks tried to argue back, saying that Joe also played the media role just like he did, but Joe wouldn't let him speak.
But well, listen, I play the media role.
No.
I do.
You play what?
I play the media role same way.
No.
Luckily, Joe calmed down before the interview ended because Akademiks really dislikes being told what to do. In another interview, Joanna Deska got really upset with Akademiks. She criticized him for talking badly about people's personal lives instead of focusing more on the music they created.
Speech, then no. And when you say speech,
I'm talking beyond the context of music. Beyond the context of music.
Well, so not talking hate speech. What about people's personal lives? You do talk about people's personal lives. That's not music.
Okay.
It's not hate speech. I'm just saying, hate speech was not a good example.
You have.
He talk about a lot of niggas and he don't talk about music. You very rarely talk about music. So now,
Whoa. He does talk about music. I'm just saying sometimes. No, shut the fuck up. Says me.
Akademiks tried to explain himself, but it turned into a heated argument about whether he was being messy just to get attention. Before this happened, Ak asked them when they last watched his videos.
Yeah, I talk about what? I have a platform. Have y'all seen my last 20 videos? Yes,
All right, let's move on.
Cut it. Stop.
No, you're not cutting shit right now.
Stop. Y'all can't just
Joe said that. Joe said that.
Have y'all seen the last 20 videos I have made? Yes or no? If y'all haven't, shut the f*** up.
He pointed out that they only seem to watch his drama-filled videos, not the ones about music.
Okay, so how do you know what I talk about? How do you know what I talk about? You don't watch me on Twitch, or really. You don't listen to all my videos, right? And the ones that you do watch, you're not watching for musical opinion. You're watching because it's something salacious, let's be honest. So how you gonna tell me what I talk about, what I don't?
Star Terrain also had something to say about Akademiks. He called him out for being a fanboy and riding the coattails of rappers. Star mentioned that on the day Drake released his album, Akademiks was acting really thirsty.
Now, I'm nobody's fan, but Drake is a phenomenal writer. And he's a very good performer as well. I've seen him perform live. Now, objectively speaking, and I don't want to go back too far, but the first season, you guys, you were literally on Drake's. I think you did like 7 or 8 segments about Drake.
When Star asked Akademiks why he was riding Drake's coattails when Drake didn't care about him, Ak snapped. He said he didn't care and only mentioned Drake because he wanted clout since Drake talked about the show in one of his songs.
No, I said, why are you on his out? You on his last season again. So why are you still on it?
Wait. Discussing the hottest rapper in the game. And I'm sorry,
who's not with you, by the way?
Okay, who cares if he is or not?
You care.
No, I don't.
You care. We're sitting here talking about you care.
No, we're talking about a song he just put out, which he may have referenced the show. It's like, honestly, I don't care if he gave me a shout out or this.
Are you getting paid off that song?
Sometimes, things can go very wrong during interviews. For example, in 2011 at the BET Awards, the Migos were on the red carpet talking to Akademiks. He asked Takeoff about being left off the song Bad and Bougie.
I feel like that's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Takeoff got offended and expressed his feelings. Akademiks quickly tried to agree with Takeoff to calm things down. That's when Joe Budden started acting disrespectful. He interrupted Takeoff and Akademiks and said they needed to wrap up the interview.
Even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up though.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I be trying to jump.
So wrap it up then.
The Migos could tell Joe was trying to act tough. Quavo told Joe to go ahead and finish up the interview. But Joe got even ruder and dropped the mic while walking out.
Hey, listen, man, I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
This made the whole group stand up and get ready to confront Joe Budden. Thankfully, people in the room stepped in to prevent things from getting worse.
Hold on. Wait. No, wait.
DJ Akademiks has had many heated moments with different rappers. Some have gotten really angry, while others have simply voiced their frustrations. These interviews show how intense the world of hip-hop can be and how words can lead to big reactions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more heated videos like this one. Peace.